an opportunity appeared for a young, aggressive label to distribute Death Row. They had two established industry people to deal with, Jimmy Iovine, who's a superstar producer of rock records, and Ted Fields, who had been a movie producer and produced some hit music. They had some rather controversial acts of their own in rock, Nine Inch Nails. They signed Tupac Shakur, the other hottest rapper in the business.
Interscope was out of business. They were getting ready to close the doors. Warner's, Atlantic was dropping the deal, and Ted Fields was tired of pouring his personal money in there. So here comes Dick Griffey with the Chronic.
Dick and I went and met with Jimmy Iovine, and we met with David Kahn, and we played them the Chronic, and they said they were interested in making a deal.
So these guys told me, said, look, Dick, we're going to advance you $200,000.
Well, in the meantime, what was going on is there was no more money. There was no cash flow.
Friday, no money. Saturday, no money. Sunday, no money. Monday, no money. Tuesday, they advanced $100,000, for which we had to sign as a loan. By Wednesday, Suge and Dre are up at Interscope. Jimmy Iovine got a hold of Dre, said, see, Dre, they doing it to you again, Dre. These guys are taking advantage of you.
They then got in touch directly with Suge and said, Griffey was here, he won't make us a deal, but if you bring us a record, we'll give you $1 million.
The man, once again, had done the old divide and conquer.
It's real a lot of prejudice in the business, and people think it's so much black and white, but a lot of it is young and old.
Most of our young people don't really know what's available for them out there, so that's how they get taken advantage of.
Older guys, only thing they want to do is sit you down and say, look, okay, Suge, you say you're a young entrepreneur, this is what we're gonna do. Give me all the stuff you got. Give me your tapes, give me your masters, give me your groups. Now I'm gonna go over there and make you a deal.
Suge didn't know contracts. He didn't know manufacturing. He didn't know publishing.
But my opinion was, look, I ain't no punk. You don't gotta talk for us. We're gonna go in there to speak for ourselves. Instead of getting $1, we want 5. And our masters, and our ownership.
What they ended up with is going over to Interscope and getting one of those regular slave deals. They took the kids away from the nest too soon.
Interscope clearly saw the money. And this is the record business. And I think they were smart enough to see that whoever this guy Suge Knight was, and knowing the track record of this producer, Dr. Dre, and you had the legal mind of Dave Kenner there, they've got all tools in place. Everything that we need is right here. We don't really have to do anything. All we have to do is fund these guys and do what we do, which is promote records, market records, and advertise records.
Jimmy Iovine had to go pay off Ruthless, Easy, Jerry Heller, and have the Chronic distributed through Priority Records.
Easy was getting on Dre's Chronic record like 50 cents a copy and maybe 25 cents, meaning, yeah, Dre Day, he talking shit about me. But every time Dre Day sell a record, I get 25 cents a copy.
After they signed the agreement, I think they realized that they needed to leave, and they did. All of a sudden, they disappeared.
Suge cut off all ties with, the people he was dealing with in the beginning, and we got a whole new office and a whole new crew.
And that really became kind of the rupture of the relationship between Dick and Suge and Doc and Dre.
The Chronic goes out and sells 5 million copies, generates $50 million that saved Interscope, made Interscope.
We invented something that wasn't out there. So it was fresh and everybody wanted it, from the East Coast to the West Coast, period.
You couldn't turn on MTV without seeing Dr. Dre.
First time I performed songs for the Chronic was with Dr. Dre. And we did like a small little concert in Compton. And man, motherfucker was singing every word of the songs. And it made me feel like, damn, this is my life right here.
To me, it wasn't like, okay, Dre is advocating everybody smoke weed. He wasn't saying that. He was saying my album is dope. Do you understand what I'm saying? My album is dope. Buy it.
It was a good record. I know a lot of cats that's pissed off behind those records right now because they say they haven't been paid or didn't get credit for it. I liked it. I mean, I was surprised by it. I was happy with it. In fact, I still play it from time to time. I don't like listening to his voice on this shit, but I still listen to it.